You may have bought Ricos at your local supermarket or eaten it at your favorite restaurant without even knowing that it was made here. What you don't know is that Ricos is fully locally made, and I got a chance to stop by and meet up with Richard, who's going to show me how they make their pasta. Gotta have all my gear on if I'm going to make tortellini.
Okay, do you want your...
I don't know how to get all this hair in there.
Let's get that on camera. Do you wear a hairnet? Yes, everything. Every single time. Buddy, you want to... Oh. Grandmother.
Thank you.
Rob, that's for you. You're going to be official too.
Yes, sir.
So those are some huge pots. How many pierogies can we make in one of those pots?
Well, we usually boil off about 500 pierogies at a shot. And then what happens is we put them in trays. We bread them, we put them in trays. We do probably 100 cases in a day. They're 11-pound cases, so we do quite an amount.
Even I can't eat that many pierogies. Okay, so we're at the first stop of tortellini making, which is getting the ingredients into Ricos. So here is where everything gets dropped off?
Yes, so we receive our goods from here. Our refrigerated goods, like our cheeses and our ricottas and our meats, then we go into our raw materials cooler here. If they are dry ingredients like our canned goods, they go into here. Our spices would go up on the second level. Our bulk spices that get broken down go into our spice room. So,
and how many pounds of ingredients do you think you get on a weekly basis?
Weekly basis, we're probably looking at, we're probably varying about 1,000 pounds of stuff a week, you know? Yeah.
And is it all local?
We try to do as much local as we can. A lot of it comes from, we deal with places in Southern Ontario that provide us with the cheese. We do some of the meats from here and some of the meats from Southern Ontario. They all have to be inspected and food safety program wise, but we try to keep as much as we can local.
Awesome.
We're doing breaded pierogies, but on other days when we're making capelletti or ravioli, we would put the meats into the steam kettles. Okay. So we add our spices that we measured out in the spice room. We would add our meats and we cook them off. When they're done cooking, we put them in stainless steel bins to be chilled down. Here we have our, we did some sauce, we do soup. This is meat that's going to be going into production soon. We put them in the stainless steel bins, and this is what we use to chill them down. Tomorrow we would grind them and add our spices ready for the machine.
Okay, so what's happening here is the pasta making process. He's adding the flour, the semolina, and the eggs to the mixer. We mix it about 20 minutes. Get into the next step, which is the sheeter, which makes the wider sheet of dough that goes into the machine. He's adding the water, and we mix it up for about 20 minutes. What's happening now is the elevating mixer will elevate it to the sheeter, to that level of the sheeter, ready to make the sheets. So we take our filling, which is premium cuts of meat, and we cook them down, and we grind them with our various ingredients. This here is our sheet of dough getting thinned down and made into ravioli first, which get twisted together to form our capelletti. We make it 9 at a time, and you can see how it shapes it together. After they've been formed, they fall onto a conveyor belt, which brings them into a pasteurizer. The pasteurizer will steam the product to give it a nice shiny coating and make it more durable and easier to cook at home. After this point, they dry and they get into a belt to chill down to prepare for freezing. This product now enters our spiral freezer. It enters through the bottom of the freezer and goes through 7 tiers to the top. It's about -20. It's fully frozen within 30 minutes. When they're at the top of the spiral freezer, they fall through a chute and they enter a bin, which go into a vibrating hopper, putting the capelletti into a vibrating conveyor, which will be elevated to a scale. The scale has vibrating pans, which bring it down to the correct weight. and when it drops into the bag, she check weighs it manually to make sure that it's correct. From that point, she is placing it on our sealing machine, our rotary band sealer, which will seal the product. At the end of the rotary band sealer, you have a code dating machine which will put our lot codes and our best before dates. It will drop onto a metal detector, which gets packed. Okay, what happens now is we seal up our boxes, palletizing, storing, and from this point, our driver delivers to our local markets. We do it twice a week, or whenever we got to get it out, and that's what we do.
How long has Ricos been a part of Sault Ste. Marie?
Ricos has been a part of Sault Ste. Marie since my dad immigrated from Italy. He started his first business in 1965, which was a butcher shop on Wellington, still there, Paisanos. And in '72, he got into the restaurant business. At that time, I think he was starting to produce his frozen foods, which we see today.
And in 2013, it still remains a family business. I saw your mom working back there.
Yes, still a family business, definitely.
If you're looking for reasonably priced and locally produced food for your family, Ricos is available at Rome's or any other supermarket in Sault Ste. Marie. Reporting for Local 2, I'm Jasmine Pozo.